Welcome back to another edition of Max and Nicky 1000th Time Reactions,
where we react to a song after listening to it for our 1000th time.
We release 3 videos a day.
Every day.
So make sure to hit that subscribe button.
And ding that post notification bell.
So you don't miss out on all our content.
That's right.
So what are we going to listen to right now, Max?
We're going to listen to Zanzibar by Billy Joel.
This is one of my favorite Billy Joel songs. Top 3, for sure.
Sure.
If you're new to the channel, what we do here is we listen to the song all the way through without stopping so as not to interrupt the intention of the artist. And then afterward, we talk about our reaction, go into some in-depth analysis, and maybe talk a little bit about the history of the song and the artist, if we should know it.
We also have another YouTube channel called Max and Nicky, if you're interested, on which we perform oldies tunes, jazz standards, and some originals in that vein. And we got comedy videos on there as well. But for right now, let's take a listen to Zanzibar by Billy Joel.
For our 1000th time.
Here we go.
The audience applauds. Though he's bathed in sweat, he hasn't lost his style. Ali, don't you go downtown. You gave away another round for free. Oh, me, I'm just another face at Zanzibar, but the waitress always serves a secret smile. Whoa, she's waiting out in Shantytown. She's gonna pull the curtains down for me. For me, I got the old man's car. I got a jazz guitar. I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight, it's where I'll be. Rose, he knows he's such a credit to the game, but the Yankees grab the headlines every time. Melodrama's so much fun, in black and white for everyone to see. Whoa, me, I'm trying just to get to second base, and I'd steal it if she only gave the sign. Whoa, she's gonna give the go-ahead. The inning isn't over yet for me. For me, I got the old man's car. I got a jazz guitar. I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be. I'll be. I'll come back to Zanzibar. I'll be hiding in the darkness with my beer. Whoa, she's waiting out in Shantytown. She's gonna pull the curtains down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, and I got a jazz guitar. I got a time at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be.
It's great.
Great tune.
Man,
Great
it's
tune.
it's basically a jazz fusion song.
It is basically a jazz fusion song.
I mean, you obviously have prominent jazz musician, jazz trumpeter Freddie Hubbard playing trumpet on, 2 solos on this song.
Well, it really requires somebody to have proficiency at playing at that fast a speed, I think, too.
Sure. I mean, that's really fast. I mean, I mean, it's the bass line is really cool in it too. I mean, it's kind of this walking bass line on those parts. But man, I think
at one point, am I wrong, or was it the kick drum that was well placed? Was it doing like a slap bass?
I don't know.
I think there was a slap bass technique going on there.
There's so many things going on in this song. I was trying to keep track of all the cool things that are going on. I mean, obviously there's a real piano, but there's also keyboard.
There's also it's like they were playing electric piano at the same time as a regular piano. I think that was what's going on.
Right.
So doing the main kind of rhythmic thing. Right.
And then I think there's like an organ in there too. I mean, there's all these kinds of keyboard instruments, and then that's the instrument, da 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 da. Boo, ba, ba, ba. What was that? Was that a keyboard too, or was that like some kind of almost vibraphone, like electric vibraphone kind of sound?
Oh, well, there was a vibraphone sound for sure, but not at that point. I think that might have been electric piano too, maybe.
Man, I just love. Man, this is just another example of Billy Joel being such a great lyricist, actually. I love the lyric, Rose, and they're talking about Pete Rose. Rose, he knows he's such a credit to the game, but the Yankees steal the headlines every time. Whoa. Melodrama is so much fun. Black and white for everyone to see. To see. Whoa. I'm trying just to get to second base. So he's relating this broader story to his own personal story. I'm trying to get to second base, and
black and white for everyone to see. He's talking about like a newspaper or something?
Well, they're only seeing black and white. They don't see any gray. Like they don't see that Rose is such a credit to the game. They only see that the Yankees are the winning team at the time, at least, or they're the most important team. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't know, in the 70s, late 70s, I don't even know if the Yankees were winning at that time, actually. Pete Rose was, actually.
Well, that's also what's kind of funny is, in a way, seeing newspapers, well, obviously there's editorials, but, generally they're just, on like the headlines, they're stating facts, it's going to be, it wouldn't be taking into consideration nuance necessarily, I suppose. I guess. I don't know.
Well, anyway, but it's interesting that he relates this baseball imagery to his own personal story and using an analogy there where, I'm trying just to get to second base and I'd steal it if she only gave the sign. If she only gave the sign, if the girl, as a third or second base coach would give a sign to steal, he'd steal it if she gave the sign. I love that.
Right. But in that case,
she's gonna give the go ahead. The inning isn't over yet for me. It's very good lyrics, actually.
Sure. Although, what is he just talking about? Is he just trying to get with this girl, I guess? Or
Well, it's interesting because I guess Zanzibar is kind of like a club or bar or something like that.
To me, it almost. I'm kind of thinking of something like a Casablanca or something. Casablanca.
Oh, well, why? Because Zanzibar's in Tunisia, right?
Yeah, right?
I think so. But no, I don't think that's what they're taught.
Just double check on that.
It's actually Tanzania, not Tunisia.
It's part of, a group of islands.
Sure.
Yeah.
But, Zanzibar...
I mean, no,
I think that Zanzibar is not referring to, the geographical region. I think it's referring to probably a bar or a club called Zanzibar.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, Zanzibar, I get it.
Yeah, but it's interesting because the Piano Man is also kind of one of these songs that takes place in a bar and
right. It has imagery that sounds like he's talking about the Piano Man, but it's a different vibe, a different style of song. It's almost like this is like the sequel or something like that. But it's a different vibe what he's talking about on this one, right? Maybe, I guess.
But I don't know particular. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what the song. I'd have to dissect it a little bit more. I have to take a look at the lyrics to dissect it a little bit more.
It's just so much fun to just to listen. Just on a kind of just to take in the music quality of this because the melody is so catchy on this song,
I mean, it's so catchy, and I guess apparently the song kind of was reinvigorated with some life. Maybe during the pandemic,
sure.
Some
there
people
was
there was a TikTok dance that was got popular
using this song. And it's weird because
this wasn't ever
one of his
song.
biggest songs. Yeah,
it was actually one of our favorites all the time. Actually, in fact, when
the
we
whole
were in
album, 52nd Street, on which this song is, I guess,
appears,
on which the song appears. Thank you. Is a great album.
Actually, our
maybe
older brother,
my favorite album.
Our older brother. When we were in 8th grade for Christmas, our older brother bought the cassette tape for this album for us for Christmas. And, we were really into, the song My Life and Big Shot. And this song was also on there, and it ended up being our favorite off the album.
Right.
Even though all those other songs are so good, too. There's Rosalinda's Eyes is on this, too. I mean, there's a lot of good songs on this album, although I do feel like The Strangers is a better album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's on that? We got
Just the Way You Are, Moving Out.
Is also
Scenes from an Italian restaurant. I mean,
well, The Stranger, obviously.
The Stranger's on there. You have
well, I don't know if necessarily.
She's Always a Woman to Me, I think, is on there.
No, I think
yeah.
No, I don't know if you're right. Wait, what's the other one that he uses?
I mean, Vienna's on there as well, which people like a lot.
Wait, what is the one that goes? Wait.
I think it's Still Rock and Roll to Me might be on there.
Always a Woman to Me. No, but there's also.
You're thinking. You're thinking of.
What's the other one that's?
I know.
It's like
No, I know. I'm trying to think.
What is it? She's no. What is it called?
It's not on that album, but
no, I know it appeared on his greatest hits, his first compilation album.
Right. No,
actually.
I know. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, anyway, go ahead. You were about to say something.
But anyway, it's in fact, our car got stolen out of the student parking lot of our high school when we were in 11th grade, and they took all of our cassette tapes and CDs, including Madonna's Immaculate Collection. They took this album, this cassette tape from us. And they took a bunch of jazz CDs, One Night in Tunisia and Gets Gilberto and things like this. And they left only one album and one cassette tape, and it was Duran Duran's Seven and the Ragged Tiger. But they jammed it into the cassette player and left it virtually unplayable, unfortunately. I guess they really didn't like Duran Duran. Because I back up a little bit. The cops had found the car abandoned a month later on the side of the road, and they didn't take any of the parts, or they didn't even take the radio from it, but they did take these cassette tapes and CDs and left Duran Duran unplayable. That was too bad. But it was too bad that they took, because that Christmas that our older brother bought us this cassette tape, he also bought us that, the Madonna's Immaculate Collection, which was kind of her greatest hits album for her 80s songs.
I was thinking of She's Got Away, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
She's Got Away about it.
Oh, yeah.
But that's actually, I thought that appeared first on his first greatest hits album, but it actually appeared on one of his earlier albums. I think it was from 1971.
Wait, can you scroll up a little bit? Yeah, exactly. Only the Good Die Young. That's on...
I'm not crazy.
I know, but that was a hit.
Okay.
I'm not crazy about that song either. But
no, I know it's a hit, but I'm not. That's not one of my favorites by him.
But I mean, The Stranger's got. I mean, come on, it's got some good hits. Just the Way You Are might be my favorite song of his. He almost didn't even release that song.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that might be my favorite. He's got a lot of them. They're
all
a lot
great.
of great tunes,
Billy Joel is one of my top 3 favorite singer-songwriters of all time, I think,
Sure.
It's like him, Stevie Wonder, and, the Beatles, basically.
Well, you can't... When you say singer-songwriter, you think you're...
Well, what I mean is like songwriters, even as a group, like my favorite artists, basically,
Okay, I don't know. I think he's top 3 potential. I wouldn't necessarily... I'm not...
Pop, rock.
Pop-wise,
yeah.
I mean... potential, like top 3 potential. When I'm saying that is who can really pick their top 3. That's a hard thing to do.
Sure, yeah.
But he could be in the running, is what I'm trying to say.
But man, he's got this song is so good. I mean, it's just it's so catchy. It's like
it's got a groove. It's got this groove in
that. Just the chorus for me. Dun. I love that. Dun dun.
I know
dun,
it has. This,
I got the old.
I love the way
the
way. I love the way
dun, dun.
I love the way the harmony changes from the verse into the chorus, It has this, it does that, for me, bum, bum, I got the, it just is, listen to those chords. It's a really, really well placed.
Yeah, I mean, I got a tab
transition.
at Zanzibar, that's why it's a bar,
That's right. I guess I got a tab at Zanzibar. That's true, yeah.
But I love just... It's almost like, I don't know. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Anyway, we can keep going on about this song, but I think
there's a lot to dissect with it. I'm sure we didn't cover all our bases, but hopefully that'll suffice for now.
We didn't cover all our bases, right?
Hopefully that'll suffice for now. If you like what you heard and saw today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ding that post notification bell to find out about more Max and Nicky reaction videos.
Please keep tuning in.